Cancer. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for August 2015. This month, I'm using the Aquarian Tarot deck. And remember, this is a general reading, so if you'd like a reading specifically for you, you would need a private reading. Please be sure to gain more insights and information by watching your ascendant, also known as your rising sign, and your moon sign, because some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign. Now on to your reading, Cancer. Let's see what's going to come up for you for August. Okay, Cancer the Crab. What's going on with the Cancer people out there? Cancer. Show me what's going on. Cancer, for Cancer. And the first card you have that shows up here today, Cancer, you have the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups to me is a card that symbolizes wish fulfillment. This means all good things coming to you in an emotional sense. I hear many of you are starting to feel like your old self again. I'm hearing that you were worked hard over emotionally the past few months. I'm hearing you're coming to a time of decisions and closure, like decisions have been made and now you're coming through some closure. I'm also hearing that you were right, as you were right all along, that there were some people that stabbed you in the back. So I feel like in this past couple of months, in June or July, you had some information revealed to you about some people that had betrayed you or stabbed you in the back. And I feel you suspected it or sensed it because they're telling me you were right all along. I do feel some of you Cancer people are uprooting yourself and gathering your belongings and moving on and moving. You may have even already done that. This is going to be different for all of you, but that's what they're bringing up here through the Nine of Cups. Well, you have a lot of interesting things coming up off of the Nine of Cups. And I feel many of you have been walking away from some situations that have been really bothersome to you. For some of you, your marital status may have been changed or changing, because I feel some of you that are married are either getting a divorce or have recently just gotten divorce. Wow, some of you may have gotten back together with an old flame. You may have done that. That's not going to be the case for all of you, but for some of you, I feel that you have gotten back together with an old love. And I'm hearing that you're getting back together is, for those of you that have done that, there's a lot of support, family support, and I'm also hearing spontaneity here. So this could have been a real spontaneous kind of unexpected situation, this coming back together or re-encountering someone from your past. And I feel that there's people around you that are, for the most part, for the most of you, that are supportive of this getting back together. If you did not get together with an old flame, I feel those of you that are meeting someone new, this is somebody quite dashing and, you know, I know that sounds like a male. It could be either way. I get just like dashing or striking, whatever word you want to use. They're quite the catch all the way around. I feel like some of you may be modeling your life after someone else's life that you have admired in your family. And you may be getting the opportunity to fly and like take some kind of trip or travel. This could be long distance travel. Now this could be a vacation. It could be a honeymoon, but it's kind of like these things were all intertwined here. There was some intertwining on these messages. So the next card you have in the layout today, Cancer, you have another good card. You have the Star. And the Star is a card to me that indicates your wish is coming true. So here you had wish fulfillment card first with 9 of Cups. And this is like spirit guides, God, angels, hearing your wishes, hearing your prayers, and giving it to you. It's also like spiritual blessings being bestowed upon you as well. I feel if you are single, you are meeting somebody of prominence that carries themselves really well, and he or she may be a lawyer. Wow, there's a great deal of sensuality and sexuality and burning chemistry happening here. So that's good news. I feel that you are getting ready to embark on a new spiritual journey of sorts, and that some of you have really left some troubling, burning kind of situations behind you. That's come up for quite a few of the signs this month. I'm not sure what's happening. It's got to be planetary. I don't know. I know Venus is in retrograde right now. I know we have, I think there's something else in retrograde as well, but I'm not an astrologer. I do follow astrology. I do love to listen to it and follow it, but I'm not an expert on it. So please feel free to check that out with some of the great astrologers there are out there on YouTube that could give you some insights of what astrological things are happening. I feel like you're being really proactive in the choices that you're making, and you're making something over. You could be redoing yourself. You could be giving yourself a makeover, or you could be making over something in your life. Like it could be a home or your job or a business or a website, anything. It could be anything. You could be redoing your landscaping outside of your home and totally redoing it, or redoing the outside of your house. But I'm getting redoing things here, renovations, makeovers of sorts. I feel like a court date is going to be settled, and hindsight is 20/20. I feel like you're looking back over some mistakes that you made and some things that you wish or you could have done differently or wish that you had done differently. And I feel like a court date is being set is either for some kind of divorce settlement or pending court case that could be settled, because I'm hearing the word settlement. So if there's any lawsuits, settlements, or divorce settlements, I feel like the date has been set. I feel like you may have some people that are kind of sneaking around and poking in your business. And these could be underlings to you. So if you're working, Cancer, and you have a job or some kind of employment where you have people that are under you, that you're like a boss or a supervisor over them, I feel like there's some sneaking around and they're kind of trying to poke in your business. I don't really know what the motivations here are, but just know about that. Like, I feel like they're trying to look at your emails or look at your cell phone or listen over here or listen to cell phone conversations. And I'm not really sure why, because what I'm getting here for you, one of the words that they're saying is, I feel that security issues are being breached about you right now. I feel like people are looking into your personal business. Now, this could be if it has to do with legal matters and court documents or court papers where they have to look into your accounts for some reason. It could be that. But I feel some of you are having this happen in a work-related sense, or at a job, or in a business. So that's coming up here through the Star. Now, crowning your reading today, Cancer, you have the 5 of Rods. And the 5 of Rods to me is a card that symbolizes first and foremost an internal struggle. This could also be a struggle with family members or coworkers. Whenever 5s show up, there are always some kind of challenge or conflict or loss. 5s are never easy in the tarot deck. I do feel like you're getting worked over pretty hard and that somebody is trying to take advantage of you. If you're one of the Cancer people that have legalities or court cases of any kind, of any sort of legalities pending, I feel like they're trying to work you over in that sense, or take advantage of you in that sense. I feel like you've worked too hard to get where you are, to have any of these little natty, little nitty gnats, pip, 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 like come in and try to destroy or mess up what you're doing. So I do feel some of you Cancer people have some bothersome annoyances of some little, people that kind of want to like either get your job or see if they can get you fired because they want their friend in that position. I don't know. So just watch your back, Cancer. Some of you are being kind of put under some kind of scrutiny comes up here. And I don't know that it's that the higher ups are doing it. This feels more like, to me, people that would be underlings to you that are doing it. You may be speaking out on behalf of gay rights, some of you, and you may be traveling across the country to do this. This could be in a political sense for some of you. You may be stepping up on some kind of a platform and saying that there are certain rights that are not being that are not fair for the gay community. It comes up here. It could be political, because I feel like you're working to see something get changed or ratified or rectified in that regard for people that may have been discriminated against. That's what's coming up here. Some of you may be renting a 2-story family like kind of house. Either you're renting it for yourself or you're going to be renting it out. So maybe you own this property and you're renting it out, or you are renting it yourself. I feel if you've been living on a shoestring and paycheck to paycheck and hand to mouth, that you're going to be coming out of that time. And some of you, I go back to the legalities issue again. Some of you that may be happening because you've had to pay lawyers' fees, legal fees, and court fees. So that could be the reason for some of you. I feel some of you Cancers have really had like some kind of weird stranglehold has been on your finances. This is coming up. I know this is going to sound really long to some of you. Please don't shoot the messenger. In 18 months, you are going to be free and clear of it all completely, like any financial problems. Now, for some of you, it could be 18 weeks. For some of you, it could be 18 days. And for some of you, it could be the 18th of a month. But on the outside part of it, it would be 18 months at its furthest date. But the number 18 is coming up here really clearly with that. Now, the next card you have in your reading, this guy has shown up a couple of times this month, and he's showing up for you. And it could be you because you have the King of Cups. And the King of Cups, to me, would be a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Now, this could be a female, but it's coming up as the king, and the King of Cups could very well be you. I feel this is somebody that comes in to give you, lend you a helping hand and give you some sort of sense of stability. Like they're coming in as your rock, or like your savior, and coming in to give you some sense of stability. So those of you that have had the struggle with your finances, I feel this person is actually coming in to help you. I feel he's got a real tender heart, and he is real open and expressive and really in tune to your emotional needs. So for some of you, this is somebody that wants to see you satisfied and secure and helpful. This, for some of you, could be a love partner. But he's not that for all of you. This is somebody that you have some kind of a relationship, whether it be business partnership, friendship, family member, or love, that it is a good partnership. There's a lot of camaraderie, of spirit, getting along, feeling at ease with each other. He's off the charts fun and friendly, and he's a lot of fun to be around. And I feel this is somebody that's kind of tried to get you to partner up or team up with him for a while. So don't feel like he's necessarily a new person coming in for you. This is somebody you know. Now, remember I said some of you have a love that comes in from the past and a flame is rekindled. For some of you, that's who this is. For some of you, this is just somebody that has been around you for a long time, that's been trying to get you on board with going into business with him, or going into a love romantic partnership with him or her, depending on, you know, who you are listening to this reading, whether this is going to be a male or a female. And he's trying to get you to, you know, like, come on board. That's been something I feel he's tried to do. I do feel there's a lot of serenity and peace around this person, and that he's quite the calming influence. I feel that he's somebody that has a lot of secrets, where there's that he keeps things hidden and there's a lot of secrets. But these things I feel are more related to wounds and things from his past, things from the past. I feel that the two of you are going to be spending more and more time together and developing a relationship or some kind of relationship bond. Again, for some of you, this is romance. Some of you, it's a friendship. And some of you, it's a business partnership. So the last card in your reading today, Cancer, for August 2015, you have a very good card here. You have the Six of Rods. And the Six of Rods to me is a card that symbolizes victory after a battle. This is, victory and triumph and riding, victoriously from some kind of battle. I do feel that cash increase and gain is going to be yours, and some of you are going to take some kind of prize, because I'm hearing cash award or prize. So for some of you, you're going to win some kind of money through gambling, like playing the lottery. I'm not saying millions here. I'm not. But I do get some of you are getting some kind of cash prize. Now, some of you could be getting that cash prize through a lawsuit. You could be winning the lawsuit. It could be awarded to you. For some of you, it could be through, if you got the divorce and maybe you didn't think you were going to get as good of a settlement as what you're going to get, you could be getting the cash prize that way. But I do get, like, getting the prize comes up here. I feel that you're trying very hard to regain your strength and your zest and your zeal for life. Like, you're trying to get that back and going again. Like, I feel like you feel very depleted and run down. I got this real drained, tired sense and feeling all of a sudden when I started looking at this card. Even though I do feel like you're victorious, I feel like you've been mentally and emotionally and physically drained. And I feel that, if you go back to what I said at the beginning of the messages, I feel like you're feeling like your old self again. So I feel like this is some of the feelings you've been having of being tired, emotionally drained, overwrought. It's coming up here through the card. You're walking away a winner, they said, especially between now and over the course of the next 7 months, especially the next from now to 2 months out, and then again from now to 7 months out. Those are the two time frames I see highlighted for you. If you are fearful that you are going to lose your house in any way, I hear that you're not going to, or it's like you reclaim it again. If it started to go under foreclosure, I feel like you get it out of foreclosure, or you do something happens here that turns it around. So if you are afraid of losing your house, I do not feel that you're going to. And I feel in October in particular, I see you getting this feeling of, I'm feeling just right, just like the Three Bears with the porridge. You're going to feel just right, especially around October. I do feel that many of you Cancers are having some family members that are showing you a lot of support and rallying around you right now. And some of them may have been trying to help you financially if you've been going through any financial difficulties. But I'm getting family members rallying around you and giving you and showing you support. I feel some of you are going to be getting a new lease on life, and you're going to be having like romantic dinners, fireside chats. I see that coming up. Now, you could be coupled and happily married and happily coupled, or happily coupled with, your love partner, and that those kind of activities are just going to increase and happen for you. But for some of you, it's because you're going to be in some kind of whirlwind romance that those kind of activities are going to be kicking up. And I do feel that ultimately you're going to feel like you have a new lease on life, and almost like you're starting over comes up here. If you'd like to get more messages and details for your sign this month, please go to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, and click on my videos tab on my menu bar. And I am going to be posting crystal readings for your sign for this month. All the details on how to make a payment for that reading and the steps to follow will be on that page. So please be sure to check it out. Thank you so much. So I hope this reading made sense to you, and I certainly hope it was of some help. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you so much for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. That way you will get notified whenever I post my mid-month Psychic Tarot updates and my monthly Psychic Tarot readings and any other unexpected videos that may pop up on my channel. And also, please be sure to follow me on Facebook, because I do post things there daily that you will not be able to see here on YouTube. And also to follow me on Twitter. I wish you an amazing month of August, Cancer, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.